This is the Blackwater River. There's two kinds of rivers in the state. Brown water, black water. The brown water river is like the Santee. It starts way up in the North Carolina area, and so it brings a lot of sediment down. That's why it's somewhat brown. So, but a Blackwater River generally originates in the coastal plain area, so it doesn't have that tremendous amount of silt, but it does have a lot of organic material, tannin and everything, as you see out here. So it's what we call a Blackwater River. So Blackwater and Brownwater rivers, the two major rivers. The Savannah River is a brown water. The Edisto is a black water. This is a black water. It originates in the state in the coastal plain area. Decaying organic matter, the tannin, and so forth in the trees, it gives it the color. In fact, you get a good clean river, you can drink it like tea. I'm serious, you can drink that water.
I've noticed when you put your hand in, you can see it just as clear
Right.
as a day.
There's no silt in it.
Right.
This thing's like tannin, but when you drink tea, you drink it tannin to some degree.
Yeah.
I've taken my cadets many a time. Did we drink the water? I can't remember.
Well, we didn't, but you did.
The opportunity here for a lesson for students and people to see what we can do with the tract of land. As far as I'm concerned, that's been abused, but take it and restore it to something that was here before, and be able to walk down from a longleaf pine forest with orchids and things, and then down into a bottomland hardwood forest. If you want to be in paradise, you're in as close to paradise as you'll ever get. Blackwater River, bottomland and hardwood swamp, cypress trees, every kind of wildlife you can think of. So I admire what y'all are doing. I can't tell you how much we appreciate what y'all are doing with State Park, trying to protect this land.
All these hardwood forests, you know, they act like sponges when we have our floods. And so the 2015 flood and some of our other floods where we have mature hardwood forests, they're just soaking in those floodwaters. And so actually helping to protect our communities and homes by holding, we would say, sequestering those floodwaters.
So this property is another beautiful forested wetland property with a mix of pine and uplands. This property is almost entirely forested though. So on that other property where we were kind of going through that recent cut, this property has a network of woods roads. It's also been managed for timber, but by a family and not by a timber company. It's been used for recreation, and so it's really in great shape. It will still benefit from some ecological restoration and burning and maybe longleaf pine in the future.
You know, we talk about this, and we're here with kayaks, and sometimes I feel like the type of people we are, we're always like kayaking, canoeing. This is meant for fishing in john boats and they're not pierogies, that's the little sandwich thing, whatever those other flat bottom ones are that people fish out of. But this is meant for that too, and for people in the community who want to use that resource. I think sometimes the image is we're trying to drive that out. We're not. We're trying to grow that as well. What do we call this, Doc? Paradise. This is conserving paradise for generations to come, but also providing access for people to learn and love paradise.
not only is this just such a unique ecosystem, there's a lot of people just within the state of South Carolina, in my experience, that don't even know that something this beautiful, this amazing exists. You know, they think of South Carolina and they think about tidal, they think about, you know, saltwater and coastal and that sort of thing. And when you get to bring somebody to a place like this for the first time, you can just see it in their eyes. And just to put it in perspective, how much I think this would be a huge draw for kayakers, canoers, you know, outdoor enthusiasts. There just aren't many opportunities for this sort of long distance in the wilderness, you know, travels. So I think that might tell you how eager people like myself would be to come here and be able to have that experience where you can get out and stretch your legs and eat lunch or camp on the bank of the river and then get up early the next morning and continue on your journey. So in my bubble, in my circle, there's definitely demand for something like that, and I think it would be great for more people to fall in love with this type of landscape, this ecosystem. It is so unique, you know, worldwide, and the wildlife is amazing, and it's just really special.